the week of July 7th, we've got some crazy stuff happening in the sky. We have Uranus moving into Gemini, and this transit only happens once every 7 years as far as Uranus changing sign. So big energy there in the astrology, and I do have a video up on my YouTube channel and my podcast, so have a listen if you haven't already. But this week, we're going to be working with the vibration of the 28-1, and it actually carries very similar themes to Uranus. There could be unexpected events this week, shifts and changes that feel a little like out of the ordinary, a little strange. Potentially some competition could come up that you're not expecting because, again, we're working with the vibration of the 2 and the 8 and the 1, right? The 1 is self. The 8 can bring in those power dynamics and competition and sort of butting heads and kind of vying for the same resources, that sort of thing, or vying for that attention. And then we have the vibration of the 2, which brings in relationships and other people and that dynamic. And so the higher octave of these energies, it can be a great week for collaboration. It can be a beautiful week for launches, for starting something new, especially when it's being driven by your own personal vision. So you're taking your vision and you're calling in the support to help you to create that vision and make it happen, to share the vision, etc. And calling in the resources where you might have some limitations and they have strengths. This is such a beautiful cycle for, again, business partnerships, working together, collaborations, etc. Anything you launch this week, especially if it's with others, can be phenomenal, can have great success and a far reach. Now, on the shadow side of this energy, again, we have self, that's sort of at the driving force of it, or the center of this energy. And so be careful about being too stubborn about, your way or the highway type of thing. And then we have the energy of the 8, again, which can bring in power struggles, power plays, dominance, the need for manipulation and control, etc. And then the 2, so we have the relationships. And so this could definitely be a week where you see emotions running hot when it comes to relationships. So find peace, find balance, find harmony, and compromise the best that you can to work together, to work with others, to achieve your vision, whatever it may be. Don't be afraid of the collaboration piece, because that's what's going to bring the success. Working with others, not just assuming, again, your way is the highway. But this can be a really phenomenal week for new launches, new starts, but expect the unexpected and roll with the punches.